familiar.
Yeah, long time. Many more Michelle, Michelle, no, but you know that.
Oh, never.
Missionary. Okay, Michelle. Okay. Sure. That is okay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
The vice chancellor. Oh, yeah.
Services. Oh. So you want us to leave now? Then you can wait.
His Royal Majesty Olusegun the Second, who is the Chancellor of this great university. Welcome you to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Just to show you how excited we are for your presence here, we time to really design this smart flyer to share with you. So we are saying on behalf of the Chancellor, Akwa, I'm sure you have heard this word several, meaning that we cherish so much your presence and we are so delighted that you made time to be here. We want you to feel relaxed and we thank you for coming. Having said that, Your Majesty, I would like again to say that Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is very, very fortunate. We have a leader, a visionary leader, in the person of the Chancellor, His Royal Majesty, whose heartbeat is education. And over the years, all that he tries to do is to provide that strong leadership so that this university will continue to be the #1 destination for quality education. And Your Majesty, let me quickly add that through his efforts, in fact, this university has been recognized by the Times Higher Education when it came to using the 17 Sustainable Development Goals to assess thousands of universities across the world. And this university was given the first position when it comes to quality education. That is to your brother, Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei second. Your Majesty, having said that, and having thanked you for making time to be here, I just want to give you a little brief, as I did say when we stopped over briefly in the office. This university is focused on building on our leadership as the premier science and technology university in Ghana, and also to ensure that we said 10 among the top 10 on the continent of Africa. These days we are changing our minds. We are saying top 5. That is where we want to be. And we are working, you can clap our own for this. We are working very, very hard at that. We are a research intensive institution that is made up of, we have 6 big colleges. And Your Majesty, all the colleges, when I mention them, you would realize that it is all the Sustainable Development Goals focus. Of course, there are some interdisciplinary approaches here and there, but basically, so we have the College of Engineering. We also have the College of Health Sciences. We also have the College of Art and Built Environment. So architecture, planning, you will find all of them there. Then we have the College of Science. Of course, how do we talk about science without food security? So we have the College of Agric and Natural Resources. And last but not the least, we have the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. That is where we have the lawyers and the social sciences, the sociologists, because you cannot train a medical doctor without the person knowing psychology. So we bring all that on board. And then we have one big institute, Your Majesty. And this big institute, we call it the Institute of Distance Learning. That is what we focus, this is where we focus on taking education to the doorstep of workers. It's not everybody that can stop what they're doing and come to school, but we need to continue to build capacity. So as they are working across the 16 regions in the country, we take education to them wherever they are. And all the 16 regions, our presence are there in our learning centers. So, Your Majesty, our research focus is normally centered on, as I mentioned, so engineering, agric, natural resources, we are there. You mentioned artificial intelligence and all that, we are there. Aerospace, all the engineering. In fact, KNUST is the leading. When we say we are the premier, that is the truth. Majority of all the engineers trained in this country to help in the socio-economic development of this country and beyond were trained here. Architects, you have to clap again the Chancellor to ensure that we make sure that the socio-economic development of our continent is spot on. And when we say that we want to continue to build on our leadership, the question is how. How we are doing it is to ensure that we create that conducive environment in making sure that, number one, the research that we are doing, Your Majesty, is relevant. Relevancy of the research to the development of the country and of the continent. We also want to make sure, and when we say relevancy, we're referring to the impact. And all the time we keep reminding ourselves that it's not enough to get the research done, get the publication done, get your promotion. No, we say let us take that gown all the way to the community, to town, and let the effect and impact of the research be felt in our communities. So we always say that let's go into the communities and look for the problems. Come to the bench in the lab and find solutions. We also say we need to keep our eyes on quality teaching and learning. And then we also focus on entrepreneurship training. Your Majesty, unemployment, the bane of unemployment is not just an African problem. It is a global canker, and we are all interested in that. So as we train the students, can we do it in such a way that in the event where they finish and the government sector is not able to absorb them, the private sector is not able to do that, can they themselves become employers and employ other people? So that is the focus. And then we also say one of the pillars we are interested in is community engagement. Because we can do all that I have mentioned. If we keep it in the university, we haven't done anything. So we need to engage the community. As I said, we go in there and look for the problems and come back and deal with them. And when we have done all these, we say our focus is number one, Your Majesty. It is to improve the quality of life of the people that we serve. Once we're able to do that, then we know our mandate has been done. Your Majesty, we are not able to do this all by ourselves, led by our Chancellor. We need partnerships. That is why we go out there and try to get partnerships, not just within the country, but also international partnerships. And that is why when we were talking earlier, as we speak, we have over 300 MOUs that we have done and been able to come into with international institutions. And Your Majesty, I'm going to repeat it, that I'm just waiting for the universities in Mswati, and then we will move from there. We want to once again thank you very much. We have prepared very well for this royal tour of the university. It means so much to us and to our Chancellor. But as I did indicate, when you have had enough of the tour, we will end it there. But just it suffices to say, Your Majesty, that we are so delighted places that you have been. I'm very sure that when the President of the Republic of Ghana, he sees that I have received you and the Chancellor, also sees that we have received you very well. So please make sure you give us good reports when you meet them. They will be very, very happy because this university is their heartbeat. On that note, Your Royal Majesty, I don't want to talk too much, but to say we sincerely, on behalf of the leadership of the university, thank you. Your Majesty, on my right and on my left, and all the people behind, apart from the media, are all leadership and management team, together with some of our lecturers, some of your sons and daughters, student leaders, who all wanted to be part of this. It's a very busy week. We are having congregation, and let me thank you again for agreeing to grace the climax of our congregation tomorrow with your royal presence. We are very, very grateful, and we hope that so far you have enjoyed your stay and you will continue to do so. And it won't take us too long for His Royal Majesty and all of us to receive you into KNUST again, and also the Kingdom of the Ashantis. So and also to Ghana. So once again, let me say thank you very much for making time to come. Thank you.
The Vice Chancellor forgot to mention that the great Kofi Annan was educated here.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so let me do the yes. Okay. So, Your Majesty, I'm still on my feet, if you permit me. Who's going to? Yeah, we do the presentation now. Do it now before you talk. Okay.
What's your name?
Sorry.
Intern.
On behalf of the Queen and all of us from the Kingdom of Mswati, let me take this opportunity to say how happy we are to be here in this university, the Science and Technology Park University, which is meant to transform the people of this country, make them be fully aware of what technology is all about. And as I mentioned earlier, in this day today, now we need to understand technology so well, because technology is actually the backbone of everything now. Without technology, we can't move a lot in today's world. So it is therefore important that we train our young people so well, so that they manage this new technology. And of course, when you look at all kinds of industries now, it could be manufacturing, ICT, whatever industry, requires that we understand technology so well. So to see a facility this one was established by the Kufo Asante. It's such a good thing to see that there's a facility like this one, which is able to, give a high level of education to all the students, of course, who are studying here. We are so happy to hear that not only the Ghanaians are the ones who are studying here, but also other students from Africa, from international, including our own students who are here. So we are very happy to see such a facility. Listen very carefully to your brief remarks about it's a very good thing, and of course, since we are also here now, building the contact with this university, when we get home, we definitely work hard so that our university will also be part of those events. Our coming here also is also a learning process. Mswati has been mandated by all the SADC countries, and we need to build a science and technology hub for all SADC countries. So we were mandated with the SADC to actually follow up on those particular issues. So of course, coming here is just to see also the structure, how we've set it up, how we've done it. You see it's a big university with a number of coverage, which has been covered and is covering quite a lot of areas, which I think for us is very, very good, because from being here, we are really taking a lot of notes of our visit here. You can see it's one university that's well managed, very well. Of course, thanks to past and present staff, teams, who work very tirelessly to make sure that this university becomes one of the beacons for Africa. So we can only wish this university to continue sending the good words to all the people of Africa. We want Africa to be a better place to be, to live in. We don't want to be left behind in the world of technology. We want all Africans to advance a lot in technology. When we build the African Union, we said we want an African Union with a better lifestyle. 2063 Agenda Africa is one Africa where we expect that by 2063 all African countries should have advanced a lot in technology. And I can see that from here we're already implementing those particular programs which we have set ourselves as African countries. And I look forward to such a successful, and of course we look forward to a cooperation with this university, apart from the African Union, also bilateral, Ghana to Eswatini. So again, thanks for the hospitality.
Your Majesty, with your kind permission, we need to be able to boast about the fact that once upon a time you were here. So if you kindly, with your permission, I'll get the registrar to give you the visitor's book for you to just sign and write a few things for us briefly, if that is okay by you. All right. So when that is done, then again with your permission, Thank you very much. I think we should clap for you. Thank you so much for writing in our book. Your Royal Majesty, we have a tradition in this university, which is you cannot come here and go empty-handed. And on that note, on behalf of the Chancellor, I'd like to present this plaque to you. And briefly, so we are in the land of the golden stool. And when you drove into the university, you drove under this stool. This is very, very symbolic for us as a university. And this gentleman is Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. This university is named after him. He, as you know, is the first president of the Republic of Ghana. And on behalf of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei II, I'm happy to present this to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Majesty, with your permission, I'd like to focus on our Queen, if you permit me. Thank you. Royal Highness, again, I'm sure with all the deba that you have been through, you have seen this, because we are in the land of Kente, which is very, very prominent in the history and story and the life of the Ashanti Kingdom. And again, on behalf of the university, I'm going to ask you to help me to indulge you a bit, because I'm going to go right onto your shoulder. Is that approved? Can I? So there you go. Thank you so much. I need to ask first, thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Your Majesty, thank you very much once again for coming. We're going to go to the holding room while
Are we going back to the hotel?
That's going to the hotel.
Okay, you're very media for
No, I'll see you before.
Come on, ready from where?
Sorry, excuse me. You've please.
Which one?
There's another
Okay. Thank you. Nice to you.
Go far. Hivi kakre Lenzi, yana nene hapo.
Cool. I'm actually crazy.
Enjoy the tour. And as I said, as soon as you are tired, you stop where you are tired. You determine how far we go. Right.
Okay. Medua